Yo, what's up YouTube? This is episode 8 and day 7, 8 and 9 of the Train Like Goku series, and I am chilling. Main part of the first cycle is done, all the workouts are out the way, so it's just rest and recovery now for the next few days, which is always a plus. Had a bit of a lie-in today because I didn't have to go gym early, gotten changed, ready to go. Yeah, I'll be showing you some of the stuff that I do over this period, a range of different stuff, but it should be fun. Yeah, let's do this. But first, let's eat, and then I'll show you a very familiar place. What's up YouTube? Of course, I am back one more time to give the commentary of what I'm going to be doing on my rest days and giving you some ideas of what you could be doing if you're doing this workout. The best thing about the rest days is that I'm waking up a lot later than usual. Usually because I have to do 2 workouts in the day, plus work, I have to get up very early, then try and give myself enough breaks so that I have enough rest between my first workout and my second workout, give me enough time to be able to get all of my food intakes in. It's very long. So I was very glad to get a bit of a lie-in. I was starting with breakfast. And if you remember from episode 1 with my rest days, I said that my calorie intake wasn't going to be as big as it was when I'm lifting. Pretty much around the calorie intake that I'd usually have on a normal day, which is approximately 2,500 calories, maybe slightly more. And for breakfast, we're having a bowl of porridge, much smaller than what I'd have on my lifting days also. There's no eggs. Pretty standard breakfast, nothing really much to say about that. Went down okay. I was well rested, already changed, in a very good mood for the rest of the day. And to do something completely different to the usual, I went to the gym. Yeah, that's right. Yet again, I'm back in the gym, this time for a stretching session. So what I wanted to do is make sure that my rest days were pretty active. Even if I wasn't doing proper training, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just sitting around and doing nothing, because also that's not necessarily beneficial for recovery. And having said that, went into the studio room and pretty much did an hour stretch session. And when I say stretch session, I pretty much stretched literally every single muscle in my body. It was very much needed. After 12 sessions of training, my body had got very tight, even with the mini stretch sessions that I'd have during the week. I definitely needed to do a proper one. So this pretty much involved doing a range of different stretches, each one as a static hold, holding it for about 30 seconds to a minute. For me personally, I think that's just the right amount of time to give your body time to lengthen and relax. And because we're doing a full body stretch, it's promoting blood flow throughout the whole of the body, which means all the nutrients that we digested yesterday and the day before are going to have better access to the damaged muscles that need to recover. Especially useful for my knee injury also. And the stretch session was really good as well because it gave me the chance to focus on any parts of the body that were particularly tight, namely my core, my shoulders and my neck were particularly tight. The shoulders, I'm guessing because I pretty much use them to some degree every day. Same with the core also. I would also say stretching is very beneficial when it comes to range of motion, especially static stretching. Now I'm sure you guys already know, but when we work out, our muscles tend to contract quite a lot, which can impede on our range of motion, can impede on our posture, our mobility, our flexibility, and various other things as well. Being able to hold positions that we're not necessarily used to, but will be very useful for when we train, is also very essential, which is why it's always good to make the most of a stretching session. For me personally, I only really do static stretches after my workout, pretty exclusively. Sometimes there are differences. I mainly do dynamic stretches before my workout, and then if I can, I'll do static stretches right after, or I'll do it at some point in the day. But yeah, stretch out my whole body, and then I decided to do some meditation. Now, meditation is a very popular tool in the art of relaxation, in the art of focus, and is used in many different industries. And we also see Goku utilize this throughout the Dragon Ball series, from when he's a kid and when he's an adult. Now, I'm not going to pretend like I'm a meditation expert. This is probably one of the first times that I've actually ever done it. It was quite interesting, as an interesting experience. I think the main aim is that you're meant to empty your mind, allowing yourself to free your body and your mind from all the stresses that are currently in your life, or maybe in your life. Personally, I wasn't able to do that. So instead, what I did was I mainly just used that time to just focus, go through all the different things that I had going on and try and unpick them. It was pretty much me just trying to focus on all my thoughts and trying to put them in some kind of order, try and plan out the rest of the week. Anything that I had coming on, trying to focus on what I could do, what's the best way to achieve my goals, blah, blah, blah. And it was quite therapeutic, I can't even lie. It did really work, and it did really help in terms of relieving stress because I had everything sorted. I knew what I was gonna do, just had to follow it. So with that said, I definitely have to say that the start of my rest day is going really well and I'm very relaxed. Like I said, stretch session lasted for about an hour. I headed home and then got ready to go out again. What's up guys? Finished the stretch session. It was very much needed. I didn't realize how tight my body had gotten over the past week, but it makes sense. 12 workouts is bound to have its toll. Even with the mini stretch sessions I had throughout the week, it was definitely good to get like a full body one and a long hold one as well. I'm feeling very relaxed now. I'm gonna head into town and check out a place called Japan Center in Leicester Square. It's always got great food and great snacks and stuff like that. So I'm gonna see if I can find something for today. Part of the recovery is like, you gotta enjoy the food that you're eating and yeah, just put you in a good mood. So hopefully this works. Well, that's what I tell myself anyway, so we'll see. See you guys in a bit.
So the Japan Center is a Japanese supermarket near Leicester Square, and it is one of my favorite places. They had a wide range of foods from their bakery. They had mochi donuts, they had sakura and matcha flavored cookies, they had various flavors of dorayaki, and the mochi donuts had different toppings as well. It was really cool. Then they had like a meal deal takeaway area where they had a variety of different Japanese dishes which looked delicious. I'm definitely gonna have to go there to get one day. And they also had like food on the go kind of stuff that you could have, which was like pretty much by the meal deals, but it was just like smaller packets. Like they had takoyaki, which is octopus balls, they had different kinds of dumplings, they had sushi, sashimi. I've never had sushi before, but it all looked really good. They had so many different kind of ramen, snacks. They of course had the standard Japanese pantry foods as well, frozen foods, but they had so much I couldn't even look at everything. That's how good it was. And like they even had Japanese themed drinks. One second, like look at this. Where's the other one? These are the only ones I have left, but they had like loads of different ones. They had a Goku one. I'd had that one before though. You probably saw me have that earlier on in the week actually. They had a Trunks one as well. All different flavors, like the Vegeta one is apple flavor, the Majin Buu flavor is peach, and the Vegeta flavor is cider. Flavor-wise, they're not anything special, but I think it's just the novelty of having like these kind of drinks. It's just really cool, and it matched perfectly for the Training Like Goku season. Definitely a very cool place to go to. I recommend it for sure. And going out there was like light exercise for me as well, which is always good to do. If you're able to do like 20 minutes of like walking, also a good thing to get the blood flowing as well. Great for active recovery. So I think in the end, I ended up getting the sakura flavored cookies, the octopus balls, the prawn gyoza for my sister, and I think 2 flavors of dorayaki if I'm remembering correctly. Definitely gonna make my way around that supermarket buying different things each time I go. But yeah, by the time I got home, it was time for a late lunch. I had pork steaks with rice and broccoli. Again, a much smaller meal than what I'd usually have. Maybe about half to about 3/4 of the calories that I'd be having on my training days in one meal. But obviously because I was a lot less active today, I didn't really need it. Decided to eat lunch in the kitchen instead for a little bit of change of scenery. And also wanted to catch some of the sun's rays because it was on that side of the house. But yeah, the food was good. Calories should be on the screen, and we were Entable gang yet again. I actually almost forgot, I also got a mochi donut from the Japan Center as well, which was really good. It didn't taste how I was expecting it to taste. And I don't know why, I was just expecting it to taste the exact same as mochi, just in a ring, but it was pretty much like a pastry. Pretty good actually, to be honest. I'd have it again. The rest of the day, I mainly just chilled. I did go to the store for a little bit to get more food so I could cook it for the rest of the week. Pretty much did that until it was time to eat again. I had lamb for a change, which was really good with rice, eggs, and vegetables. This was my bigger meal for the day, mainly just to round off the rest of the calories, which was really nice actually. I made a honey mint orange glaze for the lamb, which went down really well. I definitely recommend it. It sounds weird. It was weird when I first heard about it, but it's really good. Pretty good way to end the first day. I was very chilled and ready for the next one. Rest day 1 done. Bring on the next day. So that's day 1 done. Day 2 had pretty much the same kind of vibe as day 1, except for one major difference. All right, I'm on my way to get a sports massage. I've been waiting for this all week, so let's do this. That's right, I booked myself in for a sports massage. Well, actually it was a present for my sister, and I thought now was the perfect time to get it done. Now, I haven't been getting massages for very long, and I don't get them very often, but when I do, I definitely feel the benefits. And if you're able to, I definitely recommend getting it done. Like the stretching sessions, it helps with range of motion and flexibility, and decrease muscle tension, but also on the mental side, it feels good. It gives you a sense of relaxation. You don't really have to do anything. All you have to do is just relax. It's also meant to decrease neurological excitability, which means that your nerves are more relaxed. But it's also meant to help with reducing pain, lowering blood pressure, and lowering your heart rate as well, which are all very good benefits, especially if you've been training hard all week. This is me just after the massage. I thought I'd give you guys a quick physique check. As you can see, the bulk is going well. I've still got my muscle mass. I've added a little layer of fat, but that's part of the course when it comes to bulking. And the reason I'm so shiny is because of the massage oil. But yeah, after that, headed home to eat, had lamb, rice, and veg again. You already know what it is with that. I'll put the calories on the screen. As a snack, I decided to try some of the sakura cookies, which were actually really nice. It's a really interesting flavor. Never really had anything like that before. It's not the best cookies I've had in my life, but they were very good. I think it was sakura and white chocolate chip for anyone that's thinking of getting them. They also have matcha cookies as well. But yeah, the rest of the day just went as normal. I pretty much chilled, and the following day was pretty much the same. Active rest, food, a little bit of snacks, and we were good to go. It was pretty good 3 days, chilled most of it. On the 3rd day, I did also travel as well, which is part of the reason I didn't really get a chance to film properly. But to be honest, either way, it was pretty much the same thing anyway. I traveled for my cousin's birthday, had a good time, took it easy, that's it. And of course, that is the first cycle of the Training Like Goku done. The following week, I did start training again. Obviously, I wasn't able to do leg day at the time, so I did a week doing push day, pull day 1, and then push day, pull day 2. Didn't really have the same effect as the last week, so I thought, you know what, let me just chill, take my time for my leg to heal, and then get back into it. And here we are. I've just started training back again. It's been about 5 weeks. I'm not in the same shape that I was at the time, so I'm gonna need to build that back up again, and then I'm gonna try and surpass that. So I'll be keeping you guys up to to date on what's going on. I've got 3 more weeks of training. I'll let you know how it's going. And then at the end of it, I'll give you a results day and let you know where I'm at the moment. Thank you guys for watching so far. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you all later.